Hobbities, and welcome back to another episode of Gollum Reads. And today we are reading Pirate Stew. What's Pirate Stew, precious? Oh, we don't know. But we do know that in this story there is a pirate ship, yes, and he helps make a stew. Let's get into the story, shall we? Pirate stew for me and you. The night my mum and dad went out, I said, we won't babysit. They said, you must not grump and pout. We're going out, and that is that. We've planned a quite exciting night. At first, we'll dine by candlelight, then watch a most instructive show in which we learn how flowers grow. You have to promise to behave. Then, from the hall, there came a bitter thump. We know you'll both be brave. Say hello to your babysitter. His hair was grey, his face was scarred, right leg a peg, left hand a hook. He grinned a grin and said, my card! It read, Long John McRun, ship's cook. What's a ship cook, precious? My mum and dad said, time to run. Mr. McRun is going to feed you. Long John said, mateys, you have fun. And we will call you if we need you, which we will not. So off they zoomed. My sister whispered, we are doomed. My parents had not been gone long when someone knocked upon the door, and two cracked voices, raised in song, were joined by several voices more. The door was opened, in they came, a pirate crew. They were not tame. The doggy's happy. Now one was fat and one was thin. One had a hanky on her head. One played upon the violin. 15 bad men upon a dead man's chest. And such like pirate ditties. What's a pirate ditty, precious? Oh, my sister said, excuse me, when is dinner? Coming soon, my pretties, replied a pirate queen. So then the pirates headed for the fridge and gazed inside with puzzled looks. Some of the pirates scratched their heads. Some of the pirates sucked their hooks. It's difficult to choose, said one. Impossible, began another. We have to feed 'em, Long John said. I told their father and their mother. We pirates always keeps our wordsies. At that, each pirate nodded head, and so they thoughtfully conferred. Beans on toast? No beans, no bread. Or scrambled eggs? Too complicated, precious. Spaghetti? Looks like worms, one said. Old Long John thought. He hesitated. He said, me hearties, this is true. We ought to do what pirates do. We ought to make a pirate stew. Long John produced an ancient pot. He then produced a wooden spoon. We were served piping hot underneath a pirate's moon. He beat his spoon against the pan, and with one voice they all began shouting out most joyfully. Now we're back home from the sea. Pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you. Pirate stew, eat it and you won't be blue. You can be a pirate too. Gollum, start with onions, start with carrots, and the seeds that feed the parrots. Pulverize with heavy pestles. Leeks are good, except on vessels precious. Add a figurehead, so curvy, and some limes to ward off scurvy. Half a dozen silver spoons. Half a sack of gold doubloons. That's the stew that you'll get rich in. Here they danced about the kitchen. Add a haddock, fat or thin. Splice the man brace, drop it in. Tumble in the smorgasbord. Stir it with a pirate's sword. Mermaid's tearsies. Yes, season it with the mermaid's tears, sang the band of buccaneers. Cannonballs and red bandanas, pineapples and brown bananas, locks from Davy Jones's lockers, blood and thunders, shilling shockers, add a slice of plank for walking, and some extra hours for talking. Oh, the seashells she sells surely. Pop the lid on most securely. Cook it in a treasure chest. Stir it till it tastes the best. Serve it, eat it, then digest. Finally, one ancient courtier said, I've got a Jolly Roger. So he threw that in as well. Then they rang the dinner bell. Pirate stew for me and you. Pirate stew, eat it and you won't be blue. You'll become a pirate too. But my sister said to me, if you eat the pirate stew, you'll be what they say you'll be. You'll become a pirate too. So we left our bowls of stew quite unnoticed by the crew, much too busy chowing down. Now, they cried, we'll go to town. For the house became piratic. Sails billowed from the attic. Oh, the pirates called, ahoy! Raise the anchor, girl and boy! We went out into the garden, hold the anchor off the railing, as the moon's above the autumn, called the pirates, let's go sailing! They sailed that house about the town. They sailed it left, they sailed it right. They sailed it up, they sailed it down. They sailed it out into the night. They sailed our townhouse down the road. Old freeboaters never stop, sang the pirates. Then they spotted Sally's little donut shop. I'm closing for the night, Sally told them, but the crew shouted, we are pirates' bread! Here to do what pirates do. Hand over your donuts, hearties. We will have a donut party. She said, they're this morning's donuts, slightly stale. No need to shout. Would you like to take and eat them? Otherwise, throw them out. Oh, the pirates cheered so loudly, threw their hats into the air, paid a gold coin, stating proudly, pirates always pay their share. Donuts jammy, donuts creamy, donuts chocolate, donuts pale, donuts yummy, donuts dreamy, donuts only slightly stale. Me and sister gobbled up a lot of donuts for our supper. Then we dropped the pirates' crew beside the saucy treasure chest, where pirates guzzle rum and do whatever pirates do the best, precious. And as Long John steered us homeward, buccaneers called Toodle Pip. Soon we anchored in our garden, in our house, our home, our ship. Parents tiptoed in and found us, sitting on the kitchen tiles. We were terrified they ground us. Not this time, they were all smiles. Long John told us that, as kids go, you're the cream of any crop. Then they spied 2 dinner bowls and touched upon the countertop. My mom said, "Gosh, that smells like stew." And we are both still peckish here. We told them, no, they aren't for you. They're more or less a souvenir. "What luck!" cried Mom. "Oh, good," said Dad. "A late-night snack is what we need." Our meals tonight were very bad. "Let's snack," said Dad. Said Mom, "Let's feed." We yelled, "That's what you must not do!" Too late, as one of they spooned and scoffed. "Yum, yum," they said. "It's scrumptious stew." Now hoist the pirate flag aloft. And that is why, since then, we've had a pirate mom and a pirate dad. Ha ha! Pirate stew, pirate stew, pirate stew for me and you, Gollum. We hope you enjoyed this reading of Pirate Stew. Yes, and if you did, don't forget to smash the like button and leave a comment down below. Yes, and if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Do it! You want to, yes. Until next time, Hobbitses. Gollum, Gollum.